The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Air Force Falcons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Collins from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 40, and quite a return to set up the offense here. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So Syracuse's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting him into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good motion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Got enough for the first. It's a seam lock. Touchdown, Air Force. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll bring it out. It's a bot. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Wants to go up top. Does a short pass to the tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Avent. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And they missed the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
It's caught. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. And the Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. There's the pressure. Caught. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. No huddle here for the offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooks. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to find the end zone. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking to fire. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Finally brought down. What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him in the flat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Syracuse will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page with your quarterback. Right? On this drive, he did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. He's got his man. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. Punt is in the air. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. force offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where...
There he goes. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown Falcons. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
14, Syracuse, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his man in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Falcons want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. Got room at the 35. Down the seam on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Hauls it in. Going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneaks into the end zone. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Avant. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Gonna look downfield again. He'll pull it down and run. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Avent. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his back in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
He's looking deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. As It's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
The Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Avant. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. Gets away from one, finds room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Got the first down. Looking for more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation, drop back. If you don't see it right away, tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They pulled a little closer, now down 20 to 13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The run from the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it back.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass. job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Toss sweep to the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that.
Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the run, now to throw. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Wildcat didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's a Vine. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Air Force. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He'll take the deep shot. It's caught. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grab in the middle. It's Avan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Run the gun. He'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of Mark-Meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Orange. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. On the move at the 30. It's a running move. Touchdown, Falcon. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The quick out. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Air Force. And the pummeling has started. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. A quick pass to the left. Midfield, he's got room. All out of space. A
huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. The give to the single back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse.
nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. We're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Creates a little space. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammer lock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the... Breaks into the open. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Falcons! And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Syracuse, 27.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now this offense is back on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion. He'll go to the sneak. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. First down here for the offense. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Taking it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been
turning it on. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. The coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And here comes the offense on second down. in now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Cuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throwing that touchdown pass.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCF is in front. They played awfully well today, and, well, there's no Dante Culpepper out there. This group is hanging tough. They're up by 4 over East Carolina. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. And the Falcons come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Falcons have taken it inside the 20. Quarterback making checks. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Finds his big tight end. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Gonna sling it on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher.